In the last presentation, we have discussed about class teaching and translating combined together, this class teaching translation method. Now we will discuss about how a software can support the Pāļi education. This is the translation procedure we have mentioned in the last presentation. And now we will discuss how the software wikipāḷi support this translation procedure. This is an word processing software which is specially designed for Pāļi language. It can apply to such kind of object: recording the Pāļi Canon class notes, making Pāļi Canon teaching books, editing, previewing, polishing, and proofreading of the Pāļi translation text, writing the Pāļi Buddhist literatures. This software have 5 features: online working, dynamic data, efficiency, multi-language, and sharing. So let's take a look one by one. First is online working. Online working means this software can operate on any devices which browser can be opened, and it can provide a good performance, especially on the devices larger than 8 inches. So how our software interface really look like? Now let's show how this worked. First, we need browser. We're using Google Chrome. And we input the address. This is our home page. We go to PCT Studio. This is especially for making the class note. It's the word processing software. And we need to log in. So we input the user ID and password. Login. This is my scan record. It contains many files that I have analyzed, I have learned. So if the students want to go to the class, he can first preparing his class file, and then when he log in, he will find his class file and can have the class. So no matter where are the students going, if they can access the internet and log in using the browser, then they can open their history file. They can using that file to have the class. Thanks to the Vipassana Research Institute, we have the whole Tipitaka data according to CSCD4. So this is the benefits of online working. Next feature is about dynamic data. What's the meaning of dynamic? Now let's take a look about our software, how it looks like. Now I will show the dynamic data. This is Pāļi Canon selection interface. For example, as a student of Ariyananda Bande, every week he will give Dhamma talk about Dhammapada. So before the Dhamma Desana, I have to do something, do some preparation. What to do? Khuddaka Nikāya, Dhammapada, Dhammapada Atthakatha. Because every time Ariyananda Bande will teach the Dhammapada story, and this coming Saturday, Bande will give the Dhamma talk in Nirayavaga, Nigandavatu. Okay, now let's edit. Load. Now loading finish. This is the Pāļi text of Nigandavatu in Dhammapada. Here is the Pāļi text. If you want to read this Pāļi text, we need dictionary. I can click each word. Ekasminhi. Oh, the dictionary didn't show the available information. I will ask the teacher. Divase, Bhikkhu, Nigante, Tiswa Katang Samutapesun. In Samutapesun, there's no any information can find in the dictionary. So what to do? I should ask a teacher, because Samutapesun I didn't find any information. I have to ask a teacher. So I have to start the edit function. When I click this word, I can input some information. I ask a teacher, Samutapesun, what's the meaning? Teacher told me, I should look up the dictionary using the spelling Samutapeti. So I input Samutapeti. I got the meaning. This means produce. And the teacher also told me this sun is a special suffix. And also let me explore myself. I find the sun is past tense, the third person plural form. And here in the grammar part, I can input this verb, third person plural form, and past tense. Because it's past tense, so produce should change into produced. Past tense. And I can click this button to upload this data into my user dictionary. Okay, upload success. And also saying I can edit Bhikkhu and upload to my user dictionary. Success. So what will happen after I upload the data to my user dictionary? Here is the advanced dictionary function. We remember we have added Samutapesun. So we look up Samutapesun. Here in the normal dictionary, there's no result, but user have two results. We find there's an editor named 6 and another editor named 4. This is the dictionary I have added. This is a Chinese one, this is English one. So that means our data, our dictionary is alive. It can always get the data from the user's action and then record them and share them. That means when we upload this word to our user dictionary, it can reuse again. It can use by others. Also, it can use by myself. This data of the dictionary is always fresh. That is called dynamic data. Now we have an excellent dictionary as tools. But how the translating works goes on. Before we show this, we can discuss a psychological topic at first. But brain is not chitta pasada, it's a common sense. This part we didn't argue about this. So what's that topic? It is working memory. Working memory is the memory applied to our daily work. Include analyzing, comprehending, expressing, and so on. This working memory can keep the data for only 10 to 20 seconds, and for average is 18 seconds. So to our translation work, the working memory is working like this. For example, Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. How it work? Now we have only 18 seconds to get all these meanings. Namo, respect. Tassa, that. Bhagavato, Bhagavat. Arahato, to the Arahant. Samma, the correct. Sambuddhassa, self-enlightened. Now 18 seconds already passed, and maybe someone will forget what's meaning namo. Oh, I forgot. So that time, this person cannot understand this whole sentence because there are some meaning of the word are missing. So how to overcome this psychological limitation of human being? That is, write them down. Myanmar Sayadaw write them down, that is Nisaya. Sri Lankan Swami Mahanse write them down, that is Sannaya. Why don't we write them down on computer? So let me introduce about the efficiency part of our software. If we write them down on the computer, it can showing like this. This first sentence have 1, 2, 3, 4. This first sentence have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 words. And the students can look up the dictionary word by word and fill the blanks. After they fill the blanks, then the students can read all these 8 words within 18 seconds. So this student's working memory can work very well and can help him to understand what this sentence means. This is how Nisaya method and software Nisaya help the students learning the Pāli and reduce the difficulty. And also, when the students fill the blanks, we have the drop-down list can help them input very fast. So here we finish. No need too much typing. Only a few words need type, like the samu tapesun we typed before. And after we added biku katang on this word, not only these 2 words has been these blanks have been filled, also there are here this katang and this biku, also the blanks has been filled by the software. But also to distinguish the handmade by the human being and filled by the software. The software will automatically give a background color to show the difference. Another thing is the user dictionary. It not only can be reused as a dictionary to look up, but also it can using this magic dict to fill the blanks. Because I have using this software for more than 2 years and have accumulated more than 20,000 records in my user dictionary, but most of them in Chinese. But in English version also can be used. For example, Jetavane, I have already split the Jeta plus Vana plus E. This information can be displayed here. And another is the grammar information also can be reused again and displayed. But here I should repeat again. This is only a word process software. All the information just to accelerate the input speed. Here we can using the drop-down list to input only to increase the input speed. But it's not a translation software. So even though we can reuse some data, but also some blanks we should discuss with the teacher. So this software can realize the students write down what teacher taught as a class note as quickly as they can. This can help the efficiency of the class teaching and translating. These are the efficiency functions. And we also need to support the internationalization of Pāli education. So this software can also display in different languages. That is our next feature, multi-language. So about the multi-language, now we will show on the software. Here we can select the language. We can select English, Sinhalese. But memories, we need help and also the simple Chinese and traditional Chinese. Our interface can support the multi-language. During the class teaching, almost all the foreign students, they will face another difficulty. That is the book normally the foreign students using this Pāļi paragraph. It's looking like this. They're using the Pāļi Roman. But the teacher, their book is looking like this. They are using the Myanmar letter or Sinhalese letter. But the students cannot read the Burmese letter, also cannot read the Sinhalese letter. So what to do? We can support double display. One line Sinhalese, one line Pāļi Roman. Or one line Burmese, one line Pāļi Roman. Then the students and teacher can discuss very well, and this can completely remove this difficulty. So that is how our multi-language function support the class teaching of the internationalization. This is our multi-language function which can support the internationalization of Pāļi education. So we believe this can make the communication between teachers and students become more easier. And what about the communication among the students? That's the fifth feature, sharing. To realize the cooperation among the translating group members, we need to support multi people edit a same text file at the same time. To realize the cooperation among the translation group members, we need to support multiple people edit a same text file at the same time. So for example, this is an empty file. This from the Digha Nikaya first sutta, Brahmajala Sutta, and one chapter called Mahasila. Now I didn't do anything, but one of my partner, he was keep editing this whole passage. So here I can see every action of his editing. This is how we realize the cooperation between the group members. And now I also should edit something. Now I finish editing the Tiracana Vicha. And when I apply, what will happen? Here we have a communication method. When I apply, I will send a message about my opinion of this word to my study group. Here, my partner, he apply these two information. But about the meaning, he have another idea. He think this meaning is animal, not lower knowledge. So now we have the argument. So what to do? Not keep arguing. I will mark it and ask the teacher who is correct. Here have the mark function. I mark it. Then the background of this word will become red color. It can remind me this part I need to ask the teacher. And here it will show all the marks. When I click, it will jump to this place. It can help me ask the teacher very quickly. This is how our software realizes the cooperation in the groups. And this can guarantee the quality and efficiency of our translation project. So let's review the 5 features of this software. Online working, dynamic data, efficiency, multi-language, and sharing. So, class is over. Students summarize their class notes as translation text. How to show the result on a platform, and who will be involved in this platform. How does the students find their favorite teachers? How does a beginner Buddhist become a Pāļi expert? Next presentation, we will discuss an idea about the Pāļi education platform, that is, wikipāḷi.